Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to day 2 of our trip. Last night was pretty good. It was a little bit cold, but I was warm enough. I think Kenna was warm enough too. The wolves were pretty active last night. We could hear them just down the road, and pretty much heard them most of the night. But they stayed far away from us, but it was really nice to listen to them. The creek was nice to sleep by. I slept great. I don't know if Kenna slept very good. Did you sleep okay?
I slept okay.
Yeah. So now we got up and we're just making some breakfast and some coffee. And we're just gonna take it easy this morning before we start packing up to continue on to Red Mountain. So, for the most part, it looks like it's going to be a nice day. I got a weather report on my inReach, and it said it was supposed to rain a little bit today. But, I mean, it looks more so just clouded over, rather than looks like it's going to rain. So, fingers crossed it doesn't rain on us. But a little bit of rain isn't too bad. It is pretty dry out here. So, I mean, the rain would definitely be a good thing. But we'll have to see. So the sun's coming out now, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see how the rest of the day goes. So we're just gonna make some coffee and then then just sit by the creek and relax. Yes. We've got pretty much everything now on 2 ATVs. We've got our bear defense, our tent, some extra fuel, sleeping bags, hiking poles, and we even brought our chairs. So they're all ready to go. And I got a chainsaw as well. So yeah, we're gonna hit the road here and just start making our way out towards the Red Mountain meadow where we're gonna camp tonight. And yeah, the weather looks like it's gonna be nice today. Not a lot of dark looking clouds. There's a few clouds, some overcast, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. So we're gonna jump on the bikes here and start making our way. So it'll be probably about a 4-hour trip. If we're making a few stops here and there to check some stuff out, maybe a little bit longer, but we'll just take our time and go slow. It is one of Kenna's first times going on a trip like this, so we don't want to go too fast. We'll just take our time. And I even brought the fishing rod. So if we see a couple creeks here and there with some fish in it, maybe we'll stop for a bite to eat or a snack and throw a line in the water and just test our luck. So yeah. on top of China Head Mountain right now, and it's a little bit smoky, but not too bad. It is raining over that way, but right now you can see in the distance there, that's where we're headed, is Red Mountain, and then to the right is French, and then to the left there is Poison. We're not going up Poison this trip, but we're gonna hike up Red and we're gonna hike up French. But French and Red Mountain are they're connected by an arm, that arm there between the two. So we're gonna hike along, we're gonna hike up to Red, and then we're gonna hike the arm over to French and overlook like Lone Cabin Creek area, and the views from up on Red, you can see all of the Gang Ranch and Churn Creek. So, but we're just exploring a little bit up here, taking in some of the scenery, and then we're gonna head down, have lunch down at the bottom of Davy Jones Creek. And yeah, so we were gonna have lunch up top here, but there is a few rain clouds over in this area, and we just don't want to get caught up in it. So we made it down the mountain, and we're now at the campsite here just off the road. And it's just a little campsite that people have made just from passing through, doing the Yalakom route and all that. Yeah, we're just gonna stop here and have some lunch. The creek's just over there, the Yalakom River. This is where it starts anyways, so we're just gonna get some water boiling and yeah, get some lunch made and just sit for a bit. It does look like it's gonna rain, but I'm not 100% sure. We felt a couple raindrops up on China Head Mountain, but when we came down it seemed to not be raining, so fingers crossed, I guess. But there's not really much you can do if it's raining, right? So we'll make the best out of it and get some lunch started now. So me being me and not thinking, I didn't test to see if our pot was going to work on my jet boil, and lo and behold, it doesn't. Every time you put the pot on, it smothers the flame. So I took some tent pegs and I bent them with some pliers, and we're just gonna put them right like that and see if that works. Well, it's seeming to work good enough anyways. It's not what we're gonna be using for too many meals anyhow. We just brought some boil in a bag rice for 2 of our lunches. All the rest is just some dehydrated, just add water, which we're just gonna use the jet boil cup for. But yeah, I didn't think about that. That was the only thing I didn't think of before we came out here, and this seems to be working good enough for us, so we'll make it work, and there's no point in being upset about it. So I was wrong. It didn't work. It ended up melting a little bit of the bottom of our jet boil. So if you can see there, it didn't permanently like damage it or make it not be able to be used, but a little bit upsetting. I thought it would work, but it didn't. So, which is no big deal. We'll just have to do 1 bag at a time, and that's just how we'll have to do it. So a little bit slower that way, but not a big deal. Really, like, this is the only, we've got 2 lunches like this that we need to boil them in the bags. Other than that, it's just boiling water that we need, so not a big deal at all. But I thought for a minute there I was onto something, but it looks like it's not gonna work. So alrighty, we're just getting ready to go again. We finished up lunch, so it's about another, probably about 2 hours, go nice and slow to where we want to get. So we're just gonna slowly make our way there, check out the scenery on the way, and yeah, it started to rain a little bit, but now the sun's out, so things are looking good. So we made it past Poison Mountain, and now we are looking at Red Mountain right in front of us here. So we just came up to one of the viewpoints. So tomorrow morning we're going to be hiking up that arm right there up onto Red. So we're going to be camped down in the meadow just down below here, and yeah, we're going to set up camp there. And it's starting to rain a little bit over here. It's raining really hard over there in the Gang Ranch country, and behind us too it looks like it's raining a little bit. So yeah, but it's not too cold out. It's a little bit breezy up here right now, but it was nice coming up to see the view. So it's starting to rain now, so now we're rushing to set up the tent, but Kenna found us a nice level spot to set up the tent. It's probably because she's pretty level-headed. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set the tent up now and get under some cover, because it looks like it's gonna be a wet evening. So yeah. On.
Door on your side.
Okay. Get it kind of half position. So the tent's all set up and we're just hanging out inside here. It is raining really hard, but we can hear the thunder and lightning, and it's bouncing off back and forth between the mountains. It's kind of cool really, but it has slowed down a little bit since we first got in the tent. But we're just gonna take it easy, hang out in the tent where it's nice and dry, and play some cards and just wait for the storm to pass. So we got a weather report back from my inReach, and it's supposed to be nice out tomorrow. It's only supposed to rain till like 8 or 9 tonight. So kind of sucks a little bit, but at the same time it's just one of those things that happens, right? It was supposed to be really hot out this trip, and I'm talking like 27 degrees Celsius, and all of a sudden the weather just changed just like that. So it's one of those things you always have to be prepared for. Me, myself, I didn't bring any rain gear, so I didn't prepare.
I did.
Yeah, so kind of sucks, but it's okay. We'll just stay in the tent, stay nice and dry, and yeah, we'll just wait out the storm. Well, it finally stopped raining after about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and about 4 or 5 games of cards. So we're gonna go out now and dry some stuff off and start making dinner. So, and then hopefully afterwards we can go for a walk, maybe look for some sheds, and just kind of hang out and enjoy the views. It's kind of nice. Our front door opens right up and you can see the mountains, so it's kind of a bonus. But yeah, so we're gonna get out here and see what things are looking like. So here the magic is happening inside the bag. Just add some water, and yeah, so they smell good. They smell really good. So I'm really excited to try these. I've seen a few videos of people doing some backpacking, and they had the same brand, and they said they tasted pretty good, so I guess we'll find out for ourselves. We're just, while we wait, they take 15 minutes after you add the water. So while we wait, we're just boiling a little bit more water, and we're gonna have some coffee. And it'll be nice to have something warm to drink, because I'm a little bit cold. But it is kind of cold out. Like, there's not a lot of sun right now, and there is a lot of moisture in the air. So that's just cooling things down quite a bit. So we made some coffee and snacked on some animal crackers while we were waiting for dinner. And now these are ready to go, so we're gonna go ahead and try them. And they smell good.
Ooh, they do smell really good.
A little bit of a stir.
Might have some French noodles right on the top still, but
Yeah.
oh, those smell so good. Cheers. Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's really good.
nothing wrong with that.
No, that's good. So yeah, there you go. If you're going hiking and you want to try something that's really light and just takes water, you can get these at Surplus Herbies or pretty much anywhere really that has backpacking equipment. So, and they're about $8 to $10 a piece.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're a little bit more expensive, but they're kind of handy when you don't want to be carrying food around.
They're meant to be really, really light.
Yeah. So.
And easy to pack. So.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try some chicken?
Sure. Oh, my spoon's in there.
Yep. Oh yeah, this has got a little more water in it than the other one.
Yeah, it's really good.
That one's really yummy.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, yeah, we're just gonna finish up dinner, have our coffee, and yeah, we're gonna get our food situated and hung up in a tree tonight. Just keep the bears away. So, like I said earlier, not a lot of bear sign here, but on the road up here, there was a few piles on the logging roads. So there's obviously the chance that there's going to be bears in this area, but we're going to take the precautions and just get them up, hang them in a tree, and yeah. So the bugs are brutal here, though.
There's currently
a
mosquito.
We've got these here, the thermocells, and we've got 2 of them going right now. And they're still pretty bad. As soon as the rain stopped, all the bugs came back out. So we're gonna hopefully keep the tent closed.
Yeah.
And yeah, keep them out. And they're getting in my coffee as well. So perfect.
Just picked one out of my Alfredo.
Perfect. So yeah. And the sun finally came out, and it's actually really nice, and the sun's nice and warm too. Kind of just brightening up the meadow a little bit. And yeah, we've just been sitting here watching the clouds come through over the mountains, and it's really cool being able to watch that, and they all kind of roll down with the mountains and up. But it looks over here, we were just looking, and Kenna thinks she found some wild peas. They look like peas, and the insides look like peas as well. Take a look here. But we're not going to eat anything
They've got little
like that, but
like flower petals coming off them. So I wonder if it's some sort of wildflower, but they look like little pea pods.
yeah. So alrighty, so we just threw all our food in a waterproof bag, and after some struggle, we got it up in the tree. So it's a little bit of ways from our tent and our camp, just so nothing bugs us or anything. So, and yeah, so we're just gonna clean things up, move the quads kind of around the tent, and we're gonna get a few things ready for the morning. And I think we're just gonna hang out, play some more cards, and go to bed early because we are tired. So we're just gonna hang around, camp, and take it easy.
$18.
25.
Go. Last card.
Yep, one for last card. All right, everybody. So it's about 9:30, and we are ready for bed. So we're gonna go ahead and rest up for the night, and we're gonna be getting up really early tomorrow morning. So yeah, so it was a good day. You know, we got all the way out here, set up camp, and it's not raining anymore, but it's cold. So we got a cold night ahead of us, but that's all right. So tomorrow will be a good day climbing the mountain. And yeah, so if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and comment and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next one.